नमस्कार मेरे प्यारे भाइयों बहनों, कैसे हैं आप सब। आप सबका मैं स्वागत करता हूं इस लेट्स प्ले सीरीज़ में। तो हम फिर से कर रहे हैं भाई अरिजन की स्टोरी। और यहाँ पे
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv?
यस
I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
डिस्काउंट
Welcome and well met.
बाय 800 गोल्ड में ऑन नेट बॉक्स। ठीक है बे।
Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. Do come again.
तो भाई ये हो गया। और
Here
मैं
you are, sir. From me to you.
ओह नाइस। स्पेशलाइजेशन, एक स्पेशलाइजेशन मिल गया।
There's a ladder here. Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you.
तो भाई जैसे मैं एपिसोड स्टार्ट करने आता उससे पहले ये यहाँ पे आर्ग्यूमेंट कर रहा होता कि मेरे पास कॉइन है बट कॉइन नहीं है, बट मेरे को वो चाहिए, मेरे पास वो हो सकता है करके शॉपकीपर से बात कर रहा होता ये। तो पकड़ वो कैप्चर तो नहीं कर पाए हम, बट फिर भी इसके साथ बात करते हैं।
Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. I don't believe it. How did you know I wanted this?
I don't know, I just bought it.
Never mind, I'll treasure it all the same. You've my thanks, sir. And pray let me return the favor someday.
Okay Sven,
He spoke of returning the favour, but what could a lad of his age possibly muster?
कोई नहीं भाई, क्वेस्ट पूरी हो गई है, वही बहुत है यार। ये स्टोरी टेलर वाली तो मैं अभी भी नहीं आया। तो भाई मैं सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट एक वो दिखाता हूँ, इसके टॉप पे ट्रेजर्स और वो थे। तो भाई इन है ये, इनसे सेकंड उसमें ऊपर जाओ। वैसे मैं घूम रहा था तब मेरे को मिल गए थे। मैं रिकॉर्ड तो नहीं करा है वो, बट एक शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट में बना कर डाला था मैंने कहा शॉर्ट में पता चल जाएगा बात करके, और पहले ही चैनल पे आ चुका होगा। तो यहाँ से इधर जाना है भाई। अबे चढ़ जा ऊपर भाई, चढ़। ये यहाँ पे का पता नहीं क्या ही है भाई, बहुत बार कर रहा है ये। तो भाई 3 ट्रेजर चेस्ट मिल रखी है और यहाँ पे कुछ और भी मिलता है। तो मेरे ख्याल से आइटम मेरे को दे रखे थे इसने। एक रेपियर भी मिली थी यहाँ पे, पता नहीं मेरे को दी नहीं दी, या वो बंदी मर गई मेरी। नहीं इसके पास है तो हमको दे दिया उसका। तो यहाँ पे ये मिलता है यहाँ पे संभल के कूदना पड़ेगा भाई, क्योंकि नीचे गिर के मर सीधे मर देते हैं.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
Yes, yes, I know.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I know. Wait, abey.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey.
तो वो रेपियर. अबे इसको स्टोर नहीं करना था.
When treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. The solution.
स्ट्राइक रेजिस्टेंस, मैजिकल डिफेंस थोड़ा कम हो रहा है, बट इसके मुकाबले काफी.
Welcome. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. Much obliged.
कैरेक्टर इन्फो दिखा सकता हूँ क्या? नाइट और वो क्वेस्ट और नेट बॉक्स वेट करना है हमने नाइट में. सॉलियन बेगस टेल.
Well met, sir.
मेरे हिसाब से थोड़ी देर वेट करना पड़ेगा. तब तक कुछ और है देखता हूँ, क्योंकि यहाँ इधर पे आने के लिए भी नाइट में आना है, तो मेरे ख्याल से बेगस जो है वो भी नाइट टाइम पे ही ज़्यादा मूव करेगा.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This bodes ill.
Wait, you're equipped.
What can I throw in?
मैं देख रहा हूँ ये कुछ करने के लिए है. तो भाई आपसे तो वैसे मिलूंगा जब मैं शाम हो रही होगी, तब तक मैं यहीं पे ऐसे टाइम पास करता हूँ. जैसे शाम होने वाली होगी वैसे दोबारा वीडियो को स्टार्ट करेंगे. तो भाई नाइट हो
Why,
गई
you
है.
there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening.
ऑलराइट, तो टैवर्न में बुलावा आ गया. अबे ये कहाँ गया? फक. नाइट हो गई तो वो नहीं हो पाया. चलो कैप्टन तो मिल गया, कैप्टन से बात
Your
करते हैं.
Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Well met, sir.
Suppose I ought to move on.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants.
ओके.
Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false Arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false Arisen, could convalesce in the palace. But the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you.
Okay.
The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask? I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers.
वो तो खाली कर चुका था मैं.
Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth.
हाँ, ये इसका पता
I
है मेरे
believe
को.
soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of...
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
और भी तो थे.
You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall
Alright.
ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, our laws dictate that your majesty, thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the what say you? Might you be willing to aid me? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeon. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable...
This way, if you please.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook.
We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet has yet to show. Ought we to wait for them?
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
So, case magistrate, Disa's plot, monster culling on net box. पहले ये वाला कर ले.
Onward to Burnworth Castle.
I will, but first मेरे को वो करना है भाई. डिपॉजिट करना है मेरे. इधर उधर घूमते भटकते हुए मेरे को काफी आइटम मिल गए थे.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fair.
ये चीजें मिल गई थी मेरे को. So सब जाओ. अब
It
एवरेज
all
आ गया.
right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find me.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
अभी तो नहीं भाई, अभी तो मैं इधर जाने की सोच रहा हूँ.
Still waiting on that report.
Do you know how long you'll...
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow
Okay.
me!
Let's go. अभी तक ये यूज करने का मौका तो नहीं मिला वॉरियर, खाली इधर उधर भटक ही रहा हूँ. मैंने रैंक 6 तक डाला वॉरियर को. मेरे को एक थ्यू करके नया
Tis
उसका
best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to claim you.
ऑलराइट. ओह, ये क्या है बे? मार्चेस आर्मर. ओके, तो हम मतलब सोल्जर्स के जैसे दिख सकते हैं शायद. यप, लग भी रहे हैं भाई. नाइस. तो कहाँ जाना है?
Well here, but you can never be sure.
भाई ये तो कहीं और ही जा रहा हूँ मैं. ओके, पॉन्स के बारे में कि पॉन्स है यहाँ पर अपनी, ये कहाँ गए करके. इसके अपर फ्लोर पे जाना है ना. थैंक यू. यही तो चाहिए था मेरे को. अच्छा, ओके, यहाँ भी नहीं. कोने में कुछ है? नहीं है. चलो फिर इधर इधर तो नहीं जाना होगा यार मेरे ख्याल से. रुको, इधर ही जाना है. ना, इधर नहीं जाना है. ये तो कहीं और ही ले आ रहा है. हद होती है यार.
So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere.
ये तो मेन डोर है. इधर से जाके देखो. मे बी सेकंड फ्लोर में यहीं से जाते हैं. यप, इधर से ये शायद. बट पहले यहाँ देख लें क्या क्या है. ये तो मेरे पास है कोटली ट्यूनिक. तो
Who's there?
Oh, Sven.
Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose.
ला भाई मेरे को दे दे.
My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use...
Sven, where have you been, Your Grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might...
Whee!
Prithee inform us when you
Nice.
I've not an inkling of what could is so welcoming as this.
Slim pickings of late.
Acting up today.
Losing my
Why at last?
इसको पॉन्स. एटलीस्ट हम टाउन के अंदर तो आराम से बिना स्टेमिना खाए घूम सकते हैं. आर्मर है दिखने में लुक में तो बढ़िया है, बट इसके
Suppose I could visit someplace new. Can get very dull. Not a care in the world, just as it is.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty, how fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's act is a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
Nice.
Mystifying. Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
Welcome to the Star Tropic. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
2000 ना थैंक यू भाई.
I sense eyes upon us.
Where? ये रहा.
May tomorrow be as uneventful as today.
कहाँ भाग रहा है बे? रुक 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 रुक
This
रुक.
looks like trouble. You!
There is surely no fate more wretched than this.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
ये ऐसा एनपीसी मिला है जो भाग रहा है.
You! You!
Need anything? There's no easy thing. Making a living as a soldier. Someone will buy it.
This looks like trouble.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
You!
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
यही बंदा जिसका लैंटर्न है और ये भागे जा रहा है, तो मतलब करना क्या है इसके साथ?
You!
Yes, me. What?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
You!
ये यू ही करने में लगा हुआ है साला.
Gentle scratch on my arms and armor. My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Boots laced, belt strapped.
You!
Whoa! ये क्या है?
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye. You'll have your coin. That's how... Glad we understand.
You showed mercy to the agent, Master. How very gracious of you.
Well now, I'm not sure.
नाइस हो गया भाई. 5000 गोल्ड मिल गया हमको.
You seem in fine spirits.
अब क्या है?
We'll take a better.
और नेट बॉक्स नहीं है, स्केल इनवेडर्स में नहीं, बेगस टेल ये भी नहीं, केज मजिस्ट्रेट. तो भाई
Eager as I am to explore the castle with you, I fear my kind are not welcome within. But I shall see you to the entrance.
ये क्या बे? अबे रॉटन बी स्टेक. अच्छा ये बदल रहा है, मैंने कहा क्या बदल रहा है?
Idleness is a luxury.
एटलीस्ट हमको यहाँ पे स्टेमिना नहीं लग रहा, वरना मैं दिमाग खराब हो जाता है स्टेमिना के चक्कर में.
What am I to do with myself all day?
Quiet at last.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
ओह बोले, मेरे को लगा घोड़ा है. यहाँ से नीचे? घुसते जैस्पर. ओह मार्चर्स क्यूरस. ये क्या मिला बे? देखें. जो लगा रखा है. मे भी यहाँ पे जरूरत होगी तो पहने रहते हैं अभी। बट मास्टर दा ये तो बाहर निकलने वाली जगह है। सीकर टोकन जगह पे यही है बस। इसके लेटर चलने का स्टाइल बड़ा अजीब सा है।
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Thank you. तो भाई बहुत हैवी स्विंग्स हैं और लेट स्विंग्स हैं। स्ट्रेंथ जरूरत है भाई, स्ट्रेंथ की कमी है बंदे में।
How are we to fight with such worn out gear?
कीवी मिल गई, जेल की नॉर्मल कीवी मिल।
There's no easy thing making a living as a soldier.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
सर इनमें से कौन सा है भाई? Okay, and many time ऐसे नहीं दे तो
I must be protected. Townspeople depend on me.
अबे ये तो बाहर है, आउटस्कर्ट्स। रैट्स हैं साले पूरे इतने बड़े बड़े।
Such quietude is a blessing.
नई नई जगह तो मिलते रह रही है बट जो बंदा चाहिए वो नहीं मिल रहा।
So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere.
कौन सा है वे बंदा?
Watch yourself. I'm not someone you want to cross.
हमने किसको छुड़ाना था? वार्ड हार गलैड है।
Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Either the law of our world that allows only one or Disa's Arisen. Have you proof that you are... Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, this reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen. And what befell him? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but who escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old, and I need not turn my ear to Disa. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve, tell me. I suspected as much. Then...
Mountain of books. Fucking mountain of books.
I'd kip just about
First
anywhere.
assess the field, then act accordingly.
तो चलो फिर भाई, अगर ये हमको नहीं जाना इसने बाहर,
Like getting cut open.
नहीं जाना भाई बाहर, तो बाहर ही चलो। क्या करना पड़ेगा हमको? ग्रांट को बताया कि भाई हमको ऐसी जगह ढूंढनी है।
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
तो एक बार जाके ग्रांट से बात करते हैं, क्या पता उसको पता होगा, फिर ख़त्म करेंगे एपिसोड को। और भाई मानना पड़ेगा, अभी तक इसमें बारिश ख़त्म नहीं हुई है, 2-3 दिन से लगातार बारिश है इसमें।
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit. I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an... Of course, in the end, you were the one who made the... That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely say it was still a novel I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope...
Jasper.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by...
ओके, कैप्टन ग्रांट नहीं है, हमको नाइट का वेट करना पड़ेगा शायद।
Welcome.
New days, a chance to turn a profit.
Almost night.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gamble? Fine wares just as it should be.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As a true, I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty, a minister who happens to be one from the pains he took to that alone is reason to suspect the regent kin. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's...
I am confident.
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, for some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, the false sovereign's identity, but may up approaching the false sovereign, what say you, your majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall, once your infiltration is successful, you will hear. This should suffice. Take care, your majesty. There is masquerades being as they are. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part. There is much we ought to tend to, if while examining the palace ledger for some time now. What's more, this cannot be mere yet 'tis strange. For sweet crown, I dare say, 'twas not an item chosen idly. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I am glad to hear it.
तो भाई इसने काफ़ी सारी नई क्वेश्चन दे दी है और एपिसोड को भी यहीं पे ख़त्म करते हैं। वो फिर नहीं है, फिर चले गए लगभग नाइट टाइम पे। तो भाई मैं आपसे मिलूँगा फिर अगले एपिसोड में जब हम आगे बढ़ाएंगे स्टोरी को। तब तक के लिए टाटा, गुड बाय, मिलते हैं फिर भाई।